Okay, hopefully this one's working. Can anyone hear me now? Is anyone still there after the first crash and burn? Sorry about that. That's so embarrassing. I am just not tech savvy. And can anyone hear me? If you can, give me a thumbs up, please. Nice spelling, Chris. Can anyone hear me? So you can hear me? I'm really I'm embarrassed and I apologize. I thought I had it set just right, but unfortunately it was a crash and burn. Can't be, well, I'm definitely not tech savvy and I openly admit that. Can you see the fish okay? This episode is going to be about my Shubunkins. I've had these guys, well, they were all born here. Um, so some of these guys are almost 7 years old, and some are just a couple of years old. I breed all my own Shubunkins. These ones were all born here, like I said. I've got a pond that I keep here just to grow them up, and another one I have at my mom's just to keep her occupied, being that she's almost 90. And I've also got a couple breeding ponds and one grow out pond for the Shubunkins. Although I do have large koi ponds, it doesn't seem to get too much interest. I actually have a video now that I'm kind of bragging about uh, that hit 23,000 views, and that's on these guys here. I know it's not big, but for me, 23,000 views is a lot. I'm happy usually if I get 200 or 300 views. Well, I'd like to say hello to everyone. The Arnold here from King's Aquarium. We even got Vince from Twisted Koi. Allison, who's just a lifesaver. We got Daniel. Nice to see you here. And Ricky. Haven't seen you in a while. Thanks, Andrew. Thanks again, Jeff. Hi, Lori. Monster Fish Gal. Great person, great channel. If you haven't already seen her, check her out. Thanks, Vince. And like I said, this didn't go as I had planned. I have no idea why it crashed and burned like that and went to the side, but someone will show me and tell me. Hey, good morning, Gil. Now that's a true friend. It's Australia Day, and Gil sets his alarm at 6:30 in the morning to get up for this. Really appreciate that. That's very kind of you. Hey, Keith, how are you? Hey, Jigs and Lady Rorschach. I gotta love that name. Glitch, you're amazing. Or am I allowed to call you Nicole yet? If I could figure out how to make somebody a mod on this, I would, but I think I have to use it off my phone, and my phone's doing the videoing right now. I'm able to see the comments via the my laptop here. Hey, Sandor, how are you? Quick story about Sandor's palms. For the longest time, I didn't know his real name. I thought it was a play off his actual name off his channel, being Sandor Palms, because it's a lot of the stuff is on palms and going away to Cuba and other places where there's beaches. So I had to ask him what his first name was, and he goes, Sandor. Oh, I felt like a fool. But he's a great guy. You definitely have to check him out. Hey, Red Laser. Nice to have someone from Hamilton, another fellow Canadian. Appreciate you all coming back after the first crash and burn. Just before setting up, I dropped something on my other tripod and it broke the leg on it, so it just wasn't running smooth at all today. I'd love for you to mod for me, but for the life of me, I can't figure out how to do this on my laptop. I can if it was on my phone, it would let me, but I'm just playing around here seeing. Yeah, it won't let me click on anyone. Does anyone have any questions about my Shubunkins or anything else about Stubbs Aquatics? I'll take you for a little bit of a tour here shortly on the Shubunkins. And I'm trying to make this tank look as nice as I can. Unfortunately, being that well, they're goldfish and they'll eat all the plants. They get a steady diet of water lettuce and any other vegetable that comes into the tank. They love anything like guppy grass. How's the culling going? It's going slow. A little bit later, I'm going to show you one of my culling tanks. I've got two culling tanks actually. That they're almost all going to go. I may have to probably save one or two out of those. Hey, Creative Crambo, really great to see you, pal. I really appreciate it. Do I have fish outside right now? No, I don't. Um, well, I don't have any of my Shubunkins outside. I have lots of koi outside. They're in my big ponds. There's one that's 6 feet deep, and the main pond is only 4 feet deep. Hey, Ricky, that was really kind of you. Yes, this is my first intentional live. My other one that wasn't intentional went way smoother than this. So obviously I must have been nervous. I really appreciate everyone jumping in on this YouTube, and I just wish I could figure out how to do the mod on this. Next time I will know, because I'd really love for everyone to share their information on their channel so you can check them out. Some really great people. Yes, Austin Stanley, I'm a bar about it. Any new additions? Not yet. And I'm going to blow your cover there, kid. Austin Stanley is my daughter. And she's my greatest supporter, and I can't thank her enough. She lives way out west, and I miss her a lot. But through our videos, she gets to see what's going on. Now, Budget Pond Keeper, you changed your name, didn't you? Really nice to see that many people from the UK here as well. Chewy, good to see some people from DC. Well, I'm just going to take you on a quick little tour around. It's hard to see what I'm showing you just because it's way set. This is my predominantly female tank. There's a couple young juvenile males in there, but mainly the females. So uh, the one white one that you're seeing swim off there, she's the mother of virtually all the fish that you see in the main tank. I have high hopes for a couple of these females in here, which I'm going to be breeding this year. I heat the room, not the tanks. Uh, Currently got the heater off right now, and it's set to 69 degrees Fahrenheit. Over here is one of my fry tanks, and I wish I could have live plants in here again, but they eat everything. Lots of calls to do, but there's some really cool patterns in here. And that big one you see there is the same age as these guys. Just when he was young, he ate a lot of his brothers and sisters. That's how he got to be that size. He'll have to come out. And you'll see the odd bristlenose pleco in here, just helping me keep things clean. Now going over here, there's two of my cull tanks. There's a couple Shubunkins that I will take out and keep. The rest of these will go to a local fish store where unfortunately they'll end up as feeder fish. This is another one of my Shubunkin tanks. It's a 40-gallon. The other ones you saw were two 90 gallons and a 125-gallon tank. Lots of fry in here, lots more cull, but if I can hold off, the blues on these Shubunkins don't really come out until they're about almost 6 months, so I'm trying to hold off. Most of these guys were born in July. I know it's not great growth, but they just don't have the room to grow them all up. But there's some really cool colors in here. I'm not sure if you can see it. I apologize if my hand's a little shaky here. I'll take you over to what I would call my keeper tank. I'll just let the camera settle for a minute. And hopefully you can see some of the colors on these guys. Colors on these with this camera is just that it's not showing them justice. The reds on these are really nice. Just move this back a little bit. Yeah, unfortunately the camera is just not showing justice to these guys. The really nice intense reds. The blues are really starting to pop on these guys already. These guys will be some of my keepers that I will grow out. And I generally keep 5 to 7 a year to grow out. The rest will be all sold off to a big distributor and a local fish store. It's one of my barb issue tanks. And my main barb tank. I'm all excited now. Got my first strawberry that's almost ripe. Go back over to the main tank here. Hey, Freedom Frog Gear. Nice to see you again. Hey, Gary. Long time no hear from. Hope you're doing well. Nice to see so many great koi channels here. That's really cool. Really appreciate it. That's very nice of you, Arnold. Thank you. So what's everyone else got coming up? See Nicole or Glitch, who's got a lot of great videos out lately. Really great how-tos. So make sure you, if you haven't already checked, make sure you check out Glitch Aquatics. Good Canadian girl, funny as hell. Hi, Lisa, another BC person. She's a great person, busy nurse from Vancouver, and some great gardening. If you're into that, which I am, you'll really enjoy it. Or if you like dogs, she's got a beautiful dog that is just amazing. What do you got going on there, Ricky? This coming Friday, I've got some shout outs to some really great channels. I hope you will check them out. Really excellent, underviewed channels that I think are just amazing. Some are bigger than others, and what I hope to do is in another couple months, I want to do another 4 or 5 shout outs to some great channels. I'd like to do that about 3 to 4 times a year. In that upcoming shout out, I've got gardening, I've got some koi, I've got some people that raise cichlids, both African and American. Uh, there's just some great channels. So make sure everyone checks it out on Friday. It'll be coming out at 5 a.m. Local time. Hi, Sandy. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I think they're graceful too. When's your next live, Glitch? Did I just read something about 7:30 or? Well, I will try to make it on Friday, Glitch, to watch. If I can't, I apologize. We'll be heading east to Kingston at the military base. As my son, in a couple weeks, will be going to Resolute Bay in Nunavut for a couple months, and we'll be wanting to spend time with him and the kids. We'll be taking the kids periodically throughout the winter just to help out. If no one knows where Resolute Bay is, well, go way up into the Arctic, and it's about the most northern community you can find. I think the population's 200. Wow, 31 people watching. I haven't bored everyone to death yet. Yeah, thanks, Sandor. Appreciate it. We will have a great visit. It's always nice to see the grandkids and my son and daughter-in-law. It's always great to see my daughter and her hubby too, Mike. 31 stubbies. You gotta like that, eh? Yes, I think a nice cold beer is almost in order, but not today. Too much I want to get done, and if I fall into beer, that could be a long day. Plus, the Leafs or Laughs are playing tonight, and I'm gonna have to stay up for that. Yeah, I can't believe that many people watching. Is there really nothing to do on Wednesday? Is it snowing here right now? Like a son of a gun. It's going to be snowmageddon. It's going to be about 36 hours of snow here. How about your way? Sandra, are you getting any snow yet? Yeah, this is going to be about a 3 shovel day, I think. Or I may have to break out the snowblower. How's the weather now in the UK? Is it starting to warm up at all? Hey, thanks, Gary. If anyone hasn't checked out Gaz's koi pond, make sure you check it out. He's got, I love his in-ground pond because I'm a real fan of in-ground ponds, and he's really updated his filtration, and he built a great filter house for it. So make sure you check him out, and make sure you subscribe because you know what? He's one of those just nice guys that there's just too few and far between. Okay, Gil, quit rubbing it in with the temperature in Australia, 35 degrees Celsius. I would sweat to death. I, I'm sweating in here, and it's not even 17 degrees. Daniel, what's your version of cold in Scotland? Yeah, definitely roll on summer. Okay, if anyone hasn't seen that on Gaz's koi pond, he's 30 shy of 1,000 subs. Now, if you're going to sub, watch one of his videos, then subscribe, and make sure you hit a thumbs up and let him know that you subscribe because YouTube doesn't give you any notifications. Hey Atkins, long time no see. You just got finished doing the snow, Skipper. How much snow did you get? Really appreciate you guys subbing up to Gary. Like I said, great guy. I wouldn't tell you if he wasn't. I did a shout out to him a few months back. Salt of the earth. Really knows his stuff, especially electronics and lighting. He's definitely your guy for that. And he'll help you out. Hi, Gary, at Creative Trambo, or the other guys that's on. I'm waiting for to see some updates on all your great building that you do. If you want a channel where you want to see a true craftsman, check out Creative Trambo. It's a great channel. And while you're checking out other channels, make sure you go say hello to Arnold at King's Aquarium and Ant World. It's a real family-run channel. Great people. Well, thanks for coming back, Lady Rorschach. I love that name. That kills me every time. You're welcome, Gaz, as in Creative Trambo, and you're also welcome, Gary, at Gaz's Koi Pond. What's going on in Hamilton there, Red Laser? Let's have another view of these. This has got to be my favorite tank. Let me just set this up. This is my favorite tank of Barbs. Um, any luck, I'll be changing this around and moving some fish in and some fish out of that one. I got some big plans for this tank, but like I said, it's got to be my favorite tank of all. Hey, Crypt Keeper, how are you? Glad you could join. 38. Oh my. And that's after I crashed and burned on the first 10 minutes. I still don't know why it was on a different angle. That was just wild. Thanks, Jeff. Really appreciate it. Next time, I swear I'm going to figure out how to make somebody a mod so they can share everyone's channel. But make sure you tell me if you're just a few numbers shy of somebody, so I can let other people know. Or you know what? Type in what your goal is, and people will help you out. It's all about helping each other in this, uh, as far as I'm concerned, this community. So let's help each other as best we can, and you know, be there for each other. That's what I got into this for. My kids pushed me into doing YouTube as a way of dealing with my anxiety, my depression, and because I turned into a hermit after I retired. So they said, why don't you do YouTube and talk to like-minded people that are interested in fish? So here I am. Thanks, Mr. Tropic. Appreciate that. I'll definitely come and visit and return the favor. Vance, are you that close to the 2K mark? Vince is a funny as hell guy. He's a straight shooter. Don't ever ask him if your ass looks fat in these pants because he'll tell you, or at least he told me. So, yeah, go check out Twisted Koi and say hi to Vince. Wow, 200 short of 2K. Yeah, Vince is one of those guys that can build anything, make anything, repurpose anything. He's just one of those crafty guys that makes use of everything and calls them as he sees them. Yeah, twisted sounds right for him. He is twisted, but that's why I love him. Down to earth, straightforward, straight shooter. And if you can't handle the odd f bomb, then he may not be for you. But like I said, he calls them as he sees them, and that's Vince, and that's what you want. I really appreciate you guys helping each other out. That really makes me happy. If anyone hasn't checked out Freedom Frog Gear, another great guy, loves his knives. He does a lot of reviews on all kinds of hunting knives and utility knives. Just a great guy. Yes, we're twins, except for he's got hair. He's thinner by at least half, and he's from the UK. Yes, Nicole, you dropped the odd F bomb on your channel, but I like that because uh, you're very similar to me. But I've been really good about not trying to drop any F bombs. Sorry about a bit of a reflection there. Normally, if I was going to shoot this video, I wouldn't have any of the lights on in the back, but they're all on timers, and I didn't want to change that. Wow, I can't get over how many people are actually here and talking back and forth. This is just great. Warms my heart. The cold heart that it is. If I haven't showed you already, I'm going to take you over to a couple of my other tanks. You've probably seen them already. And forgive me for bouncing you around. If you don't like the Maple Leafs, too damn bad. Take you first over to the Tiger Bar or Tiger Barb tank. The red light you see in behind is actually from grow lights. No, I don't. I'm not growing that. I grow vegetables in the winter. So this is my Tiger Barb. I've got some checker barbs in there and some cherry barbs and the odd bristle nose. This is my oldest tank. It's 55. It's built into the wall. Above it is actually the staircase coming into the front of the house, which was just a waste of space. So had to make something out of it. Over here is my messy bar that I'm not going to show you right now because it's a mess. A bit of booze. This is my black ruby tank. Probably a bit glary. I apologize. Got some ferns growing. Yeah, I grow my own potatoes in the winter because prices right now totally suck. And in here I've got some radishes, some beets growing, carrots, lettuce, peppers, and spinach starting to grow. This is my Odessa barb fry tank. These were all babies born outside this summer. I've moved a lot of them off and sold them. Some I'll keep. The rest I'm going to move off very shortly. Need the tank space. I'll be breeding these guys again. They are beautiful barb. I just love them. And then here I've got more Aurelius barbs. Sorry for the glare. Probably not the best view right from this angle. You can see some Gara in there. I love Gara. You put your hands in there and they're all over you. Sure, don't do it now. These are the ones they call doctor fish, but they're great for munching on algae and cleaning up the bottom. And they're friendly as all get out. No, I don't want to spa with them. Why anyone would do that is beyond me. And the one with no light currently is just my mixed barb tank of checker barb, rosy barbs, and my breeding Odessa barbs that will go back outside. Well, you've had the entire tour. I really can't thank everyone enough for their kindness and their support, and especially with everyone helping each other out. Hey, Sydney, welcome back. How was your trip? If anyone doesn't know Koi Run or Sydney, great koi keeper. He's well, he would be our vet type. He really gets technical and he's great. He knows everything. He's in the healthcare business, so and he's a funny guy, and you gotta love him. He covers his koi pond. He heats it from actually the heat from inside his house. He's got it just plumbed in perfectly. Great way to save money and to heat a pond. So if you haven't already, make sure you check out Sydney at Koi Run. Excellent guy. Hey, Big Cat. Oh, I can't wait to hear the news on that, Chewy, about some Canadian music news. Hopefully, it's good news. Hey, Zen Ginger. Been a long time. Hey, kid, you still on? As in Austin Stanley? You still here? Thanks, Silver Creek. Yeah, it didn't go as well as I planned. It kind of crashed and burned on me, but we're up and live and going now, Silver Creek. Thanks so much. Guys, did you get to your 1,000? Am I going to do this on a regular basis? Probably not. Maybe once a month at best. I would think. I'm not sure. I'm really not. Um, what time Thursday night, Gary? Hey, you're getting closer there, you guys. 976. I said we're trying to get Gaz to 1,000 subs. It's so close. If anyone hasn't already checked out Aquarium Daily, go check out Andrew. Uh, Great guy from the UK. He's only 4 subs away from 300. He's really been putting in the time and the effort to get there. And guys, if you want to email me at my email's on my page, and I can let you know for sure. I just have to check what's going on here. Well, I want to thank everyone for watching. I only anticipated going on for about 15, 20 minutes max. I can't thank everyone enough for being so kind, both to myself and to each other. That means a lot. So I'm going to probably sign off here in the next couple minutes. If you guys want to sub back and forth, I'll stay on for a little bit longer. Just let me know. Do I breed all those Shubunkins? Yeah. Do I breed a lot of the Barbs? I do. Chris. Hi, Michael. Glad you could join. Did you see a couple of your fish, the checker Barbs, and some of the Odessas? Now, in the main tank, those Odessas were all mine, but in the other one, yours are mixed in there. If anyone hasn't checked out Fish EZ, go check out Michael. He's a fantastic fish keeper. He is a phenomenal breeder of fish. If you like discus, if you like plecos, if you like barbs like me, or his German blue rams are out of this world. He's a great breeder and a great guy. So go check him out, and you'll have to see some of his live streams. Anyways, again, uh, I'm going to sign off here. I want to thank everyone for watching. Take care, everyone. Bye for now.